Rosa and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up. He had only one home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just one homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
So no need to wait, as here he is. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Correa breaking for second. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here it comes, 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Brantley over at second. Tucker is over at first with one away. And he fouls this one off. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmys Diaz. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, David Fletcher.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year, 22 home runs and 67 runs batted in. Skied into very shallow right. Tucker will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. One now to Iglesias. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Greinke comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready now is Miles Straw, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. One and two now. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Abraham Toro, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Comes in with an average of 265. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Chas McCormick waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Chas.
Next, here is Chas McCormick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Toro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Anthony Benboom digging in.
And
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Anthony Benboom.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Greinke has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bim Boom is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
And now for the Angels, Jose Rojas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now is John Jay. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner at second here with one man out. Jay behind 0-2 now. Fastball just off the inside corner. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Albert.
Here's Albert now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Greinke comes set. Here comes the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Fouled off. A 1-2 pitch. A slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First delivery to him. Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Late that time for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Ball 2. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two-one pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
In now, Kyle Tucker in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
out. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Jason Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave one. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. David Fletcher will be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
So next to hit is David Fletcher. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now back, first baseman.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Walsh is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 2-0. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Two, here it is. Fletcher leads off first with one away. Full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Full count still. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So the next to bat will be Justin Upton. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Anthony Bemboom, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The count now at 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. and it's fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The set and the 2-2, and the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. At the plate now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Straw is retired. 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 13.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Abraham Toro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in with an average of .265. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here is Jose Rojas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Jose Rojas.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. The 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Next up, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, David Fletcher, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now is the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Iglesias now at short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Correa.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very 1st inning. He's 1 for 2. Now here it comes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh comes into
And
this
leading
at-bat
up
0 for
for the
1 in the
Angels,
ball game.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Straw is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jose Quintana takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kyle Tucker is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. Kyle Tucker struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That's wide, 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in will be Jason Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Nivaldo Rodriguez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And now Anthony Bemboom. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Down the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rojas.
Next up is Jose Rojas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the line, and this will wind up foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
Up next to the Angels.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box, John Jay. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Aledmys Diaz. First offering. Windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little flare out to left, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Miles Straw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Digging in next, Abraham Toro. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Sent on the ground out to second. To Iglesias for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Chas McCormick, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike.
Now here's the first offering.
Trout.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared.
Now at the plate, here is Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yuli Gurriel. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. A ball and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count remains 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas has got it, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jose Iglesias. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin.
Stepping in once again is Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Tucker. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Next, it'll be Anthony Bemboom. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Jose Rojas as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Straw is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Raisel Iglesias enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 to Jason Castro. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 is in off the plate.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Aledmus Diaz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1 count. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The Halos with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Now to the plate, here is John Jay. He doubled his last time up.
The right fielder, John Jay.
First delivery to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1 strike to Pujols. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And he takes a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. So stepping in is Miles Straw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. Coming in is Jay. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Standing in now, Abraham Toro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
The 0-1, and now the runner breaks for the plate, and a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now to bat, Yuli Gurriel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Astros on top, 2-1. Ryan Presley enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. At the plate now is David Fletcher, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Walsh is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. That's by him for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
And stepping in, Justin Upton. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Mike Mayers takes the mound to start the 11th inning. '11th inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Michael Brantley is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Houston. Score remains 2-2. Brooks Raley takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Anthony Bemboom. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Next to dig in, Jose Rojas. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, the right fielder, John.
Up next, John Jay. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
The 1-0, and there goes Upton. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Albert Pujols. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are tied 2-2. On to the 12th frame in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Big spot here, and it'll be Aledmus Diaz. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tucker rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And there he goes towards second. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Perfect execution of the relay play right there to nab the runner at third. He got a little greedy. He probably should have pumped the brakes at second base and shut it down, but nice job on the relay play to make them pay.
Aaron Slagers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Standing in now, Abraham Toro. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. And there's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 4-2. Ryan Stanek is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on,
Fletcher.
and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-0. Pujols leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Right to him. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Angels down to their last strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight. Brooks Raley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Stanek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.